If you want to win some free PSN or Xbox gift cards, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, drop a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Also, if you guys want to get your hands on some cheap Master Prestige accounts for any Call of Duty games, check out DigiZani. The link will be down in the description, and make sure to use code GOBLIN. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Today's video, we're going to go back to back with another episode of my How to Get Better at Black Ops 3 series. I did one yesterday, and you guys absolutely love it. The amount of comments I'm getting each video is like 1,000. I'm getting a lot of new questions. A lot of the questions are very similar to other ones that I've covered in other videos. So I spent like the last hour or so scrolling through thousands of comments literally and trying to find some more original ones. So if you want your questions answered in this series, and basically what the series is people leave questions down in the comment section down below on things they want to improve on a Black Ops 3, things where I can give them advice basically, and I answer them. So ask more original and questions that you don't always see being asked, and ones that I haven't covered before, and those are the ones that, you know, I look through thousands of comments to try to find the best ones. If you guys could smack that like button, guys, 2,000 likes. Like I said, you guys have been getting like 1,000 comments, 2,000 likes every single episode. I mean, people are loving tips in Black Ops 3. Some people may say, oh, Black Ops 3 is an old Call of Duty game, and I know some people still want to see Infinite Warfare, but if you guys are loving this and I like making these videos, I'm still a big fan of Black Ops 3, why not keep doing it? Drop a like, sub to the channel if you guys are new. Thank you for all the growth. We just hit 670,000 subscribers. Big milestone for me. Gonna keep grinding for that 1 million slowly and surely. Let's get right into it. First question here comes from my boy Mark. He says, how do you clear rooms easy? Now this is a unique question, and that's why I chose it, and this is a very good question. Now, back in the traditional days of Call of Duty, clearing a room, the number one tip would be to use some sort of grenade, whether it's a stun grenade, a flash grenade. If you throw those in, the thing about Call of Duty is you get a hit marker, so you know if you hit someone in the room with your stun grenade, and then that's very simple. If you throw the stun grenade in, it hits them, then you rush them right away and you get the kill. It's a very simple strategy. It's basically the more basic version of CSGO and using grenades in that, but grenades, C4s, always really good ways to clear rooms. However, another tip I will give you guys, because I personally in my class setups don't use any lethal or tacticals, is clearing rooms, especially if you play the game consistently, and say on a map like Nuketown or Combine, you know what corners people are most likely to be in. For example, on Nuketown, people love to sit up on that table, they love to sit behind the couch. There's a bunch of different spots. So if you know the more general areas people are going to be, you want to check those first, and you're basically just playing the percentages. If, for example, most of the time you go into the room, they camp on the left side, look there first every time, as you're just playing the percentages. Another way to clear rooms is, of course, do not be trying to clear a room with your sniper rifle out or with your LMG out or an assault rifle. You're going to have to use the RK5 secondary, is what I would say is literally known for its ability to clear out rooms. Whenever I use like an M8A7 or a Shiva and I want to rush, so I want to maybe move through a building or move through a tight corridor, whip out that thing with fast hands, and that thing is literally designed for clearing out rooms. RK5, a bunch of tips there that can help you clear out rooms. Hopefully that helps you out there, Mark. Next question we have here is from Royal. He says, if there's multiple people in the same place, who do you shoot at first? This is another unique question and another good one. Now, the obvious answer is you want to shoot at, if there's two people and only one of them is looking at you, one of them is shooting at you, you want to take out the biggest threat first. So you want to take out the guy that's going to be shooting at you or looking at you first, of course. If both of them are looking the other way, then you just want to take out which is more convenient. Usually the closest guy first, the farthest away second. However, if you're in a close situation, and this is more of an advanced tip, sometimes if you're in a room with two of them, you can see which guns they have, or you can hear, you can use all sorts of your senses. If you hear one guy's trying to no-scope you with a sniper and the other guy's about to pull out the brecci, you probably want to take out the brecci guy first before the sniper, but that is a more advanced sort of answer to that question. Basically, you want to take out the biggest threats first, and if you're flanking them and they're not looking at you, you just want to take out the closest guy and then the farthest guy, because that's the easiest way to do it and the cleanest way to do it. So hopefully that helps you out there. Next question from Yenny. How and when to use the glitch specialist, please? I need to know. This is a very good question. So glitch specialist can be used for a multitude of ways. Basically what it does is it puts you back in time to where you were a few seconds ago. So number one, this is going to be used for escapes. For example, you're up in the enemy spawn, you see 4 of them, you don't think you can take out 4 of them, boom, smash that glitch, you will be safe. Second way this can be used is if you're out of ammo. It's basically another way to escape. If you see too many enemies, or if you're out of ammo, you're going to want to use it to escape. Other ways this can be used is to outplay players. And what that would mean is you're in a gunfight, the guy's up in the air, he gets the first few shots on you, you think you're going to lose the gunfight for sure, you can use that to outplay. However, I find it's kind of hard to have your hands on the triggers, and then of course you have to hit both the bumpers to use the specialist, so it's kind of hard to use specialists sometimes and to have your fingers ready on those bumpers. But that is one way you can outplay. Another way to use it, I love glitch in search and destroy, because if you have glitch, you can literally just start planting the bomb, and if you hear someone coming up on you or you hear them shooting at you, boom, glitch off, shoot them down, easy kill. So there's a multitude of ways you can use this glitch. I like the rewind in Infinite Warfare. Is even more ways you can use it, because that one gives you more ammo and it replenishes your health. However, this one is just a instant transition of basically like a teleport back to where you were. If it won't give your health back, you'll still be weak, but it can be used for a multitude of different reasons, and hopefully that helps you with that answer. Next one is from Alpha Beast. Hey Goblin, do I use my score streaks right away, or when I get them, or do I wait? Now this is a good question. Usually I will just use my score streaks right away, because I want to cycle through to another. I want to use those score streaks, call them in right away, and use that first score streak that I unlocked to get more points towards my second and third kill streaks. And then even when I have all three out on the playing field, I want to use those to cycle up to another set of streaks. However, there is situations, so most of the time I would say just use it right away. There are situations where you want to wait. Say you're playing hardpoint, and the hardpoint is an indoor one, and you know the next two are going to be indoors as well. You probably don't want to use your Lightning Strike or your Wraith or your Rolling Thunder on those ones, because that obviously wouldn't work out. Other ways is if the round is going to end soon, you of course want to save it here. If you're above usually 80 points in domination towards the end of the first round, I would save it. Similar for uplink, you can kind of decipher that yourself. And another reason to save it is if you actually are in a close game and you're not just going for the most kills, you can use kill streaks to win objectives. So for example, say you have a Lightning Strike and you're in a very close game of domination, you can hold on to that and you see enemies are taking B flag, you see the B flag blinking, the announcer calls it out, whip out that Lightning Strike and call it down, because it's pretty much immediate and it will destroy everyone on B domination. So a multitude of reasons. There's a lot of different answers to these questions, and that's why I like these questions, because they're more specific and more intense than just what's the best class and how can I aim better and how do I win gunfights. Those are very good questions as well, but these ones I can really go in depth and answer specific things that people have been wondering. Next question. How can I improve how I play in general? I'm Prestige 8 and I'm not improving. I want to get high streaks, but I can't get them but once every so often. What do I do? Thanks. So the first thing I would say here is if you want to get high streaks, you can get high streaks by running low streaks. So what I mean by that is, for example, a good kill streak setup I like to use is I like to run UAV and then Hater and then Wraith, because that's probably the easiest way to build up to a Wraith, because you have the UAV helping you out, you have the Hater helping you out, and that will help you build up to the Wraith. However, if you really aren't getting big streaks that often, there's no shame in that. Even me, my biggest gameplay ever, or not my biggest gameplay ever, but like my best gameplay on Black Ops 3 was 152 kills, and in that gameplay I ran, I think, Lightning Strike, Cerberus, Centriga. So some really medium level kill streaks, but I ended up getting 152 kills because I got those streaks like 5 or 6 times in that game. So that's what I want people to understand, is it doesn't matter if you can't get those big streaks. As long as you can get the streaks that you put on consistently, you will do well. So what I recommend for you is if you can't get those big streaks only once every so often, try running some medium level streaks, or try running some support UAV Hater to get up to that Raps or the Wraith or whatever the big one that you want. Next question is going to be, hold on, I gotta refresh here. My computer is messing up. This one is sort of, I don't know if this is a question, but it was something I wanted to talk about. He says, how to get better aim, me get a scuff, YouTuber don't buy scuff. So I'm not really sure what this means, but I know a lot of people always ask about scuff gaming controllers, and they ask about Control Freaks and a bunch of different stuff. Now scuff gaming controllers I want to talk about because it's something that I'm sponsored by, and it's something that I use, and I highly recommend them. I say if anyone can afford a scuff, you should have it. It will literally improve your game instantly. I've been using them for 5 years. What a scuff does, it has paddles on the back that allow you to jump around, knife people, while keeping your fingers on the trigger. However, this is one way that a scuff can improve your movement. and improve your aim at the same time because of how easy it is to maneuver on the controller. However, if you can't afford a SCUF, which I know not everyone can afford them because they're like over $100, there's different ways to maneuver around, which I just say mess with your settings. You know, you can try bumper jumper, you can try tactical bumper jump. I think there's a bunch of different settings you can try. Stick and move to kind of emulate the feeling of a SCUF. I've tried them in the past. It's not as good as having the controller, but if you don't have the money for the controller, it's definitely a good way to go. If you do want to check out the controllers, the link is down in the description. It's thescuffgaming.com, and you can of course use my code GOBLIN for a pretty good discount there. Save some money on that. If you do get one, let me know in the comment section down below. I've been using them for like 5 years. Really good controllers. The only downside I would say is they are very expensive. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys could drop a like on this thing, if you guys made it to the end, smack that like button. Let's go for 2,000 likes. Sub for a cookie and don't lookie, and I'm out. Peace.